But look at this. He has created some peafowl leather leggings. Alright then. So let's take a look at them. They are worth 14,760, and they are blue peafowl leather leggings, encrusted with cushion praise cabochons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of malachite and menaces with spikes of blue peafowl leather and reindeer leather. There's an image of a soldier of dense cyclone in jaguar leather, and an image of a tomato plant in goat bone. Okay, so a soldier and a tomato plant on a pair of peafowl leather leggings. And look at this, we've discovered a cavern deep underground. Alright then, we want to cancel that. That's at the 0 level. Sweet. And should be some interesting stuff down here, but most importantly, there's some water here, which is something we desperately needed. So, let's build, we've got staircases coming down here, right? Where's it coming through? Right here. Okay, so let's build an upstair. Right there, and there. And that should line up with our staircases. And then, once that is done, we will build some walls down here to protect ourselves. We don't have access to that yet, so we need to build the stairs first, then we will build the walls. And then we can wall off and secure this level of the caverns, and then get some water for the winter. Although actually, can we build a well here? I know I set them to build a well, I thought, at least, at one point or another. Right there, but it never got done. And then winter came, and we didn't have water, because it all froze. Now, the underground water will fix that, but I was hoping a well in here would do that too. Either way, our tower here in the corner of our fort is coming along nicely, going up another level. So let's keep on building onto that. Out of limestone here. Out of limestone, and like that. There we go. Perfect. We will let that build, and then we'll build in the rest a little later. So, this is, yeah, basically my strategy for how I build my outer forts, and I think it's going to work pretty well. I think it'll end up looking fairly cool, rather than just looking like a little hole in the ground or a cave or something like that. We want our fortress to look a bit grand, a bit awe-inspiring for anyone who happens to come wandering by. Speaking of which, we should engrave our front walls, I'd say. Can we do that? Maybe not. We have to smooth it first. It's already smooth, it should be. Maybe we can't engrave that. Oh well. Oh well. We can, smooth out this stuff at least. In fact, we should maybe... Nah, we won't mine it out. We'll smooth it out. And then, we will engrave that. So that'll be good. That'll give some of our guys something to do. And other than that, we are just trucking forward for another year. I think I may have mentioned this at the year 3, or after this year, which will be the 3rd year, so year 8. When year 8 arrives, that's when I'll send out my other fortress, I think. think that would be a good time to do it. If we survive to the year 8, we should hopefully have enough population where it would make sense that we could send out another expedition. But look at this. A human caravan has arrived. Where are they at? There they are. So they are coming in with their wagons and their yaks or whatever, and their guards, coming over to trade. Let's see what we have to offer them. Some iron bolts that look pretty good. Some battle axes, I guess we can give them. Nah, we don't want to give them battle axe. We'll give them goblets instead. And some boots, I guess. We can give them some boots. And a helmet. That should be plenty for whatever they bring us, unless we have another goblet we can give them, because I'd like to get rid of those first. But we don't seem to. Fair enough. We're going to make sure our metalsmith is still doing something too. So we are going to make some gold coins. We haven't made any of this year's model yet, so that'll give us something to do. And our smelter is still going strong. Let's also make some iron bolts, I guess. We'll make more bolts for our crossbow dwarves, just in case they need to use them. And we will request that our trader come to the depot, so I'm sure he will do that soon enough. Now that this has been smoothed out, it can be engraved, so that'll be good. That'll look good on our fortress. It's a shame we can't engrave these walls that we've built, but at least engraving the one corner will be better than nothing. It'll be something interesting for visitors to look at while they're here. In that respect, we should also maybe build some statues out here. A couple of them at least. Actually, let's get them and build some statues right outside the gates here. There we go. Perfect. What else? How's the wall coming up here? It's all looking alright. It is progressing. As we can see, one of our dwarves here building on another piece. These floors still need to be put in place before we're going to be able to build those two walls next to them. So hopefully someone will do that soon. And everything else is, yeah, going alright. Where is our broker? He is still on break somewhere or another. I'm sure he will be over soon enough. And we could use more statues, I think. I bet we have enough tables and chairs for now. So let's focus on some more statues, I think. A little bit at least, with one of our masonry shops. There we go. And here we see all of our engravings, and our war dog has given birth to puppies. Lots of stuff going on now, lots of stuff. We should look at how many dogs we have, and we should train them all. Whoops. There we go. How do I get out of here? There we go. Alright, train you for war and you for war. So we will have 6 war dogs then. And once all the puppies grow up, they too will become war dogs and help defend our fortress against the forces of evil. So first thing we have is a statue of oysters greeting our new arrivals at our fort. We'll probably have to replace that with something cool once we build a cooler statue. But for right now, that's all we have, so they are greeted by a bunch of oysters. And we'll see what else this guy builds. We have one more statue to build. It's a statue of Shin Certain Drive, the Contested Persuasion. What is that? Oh, the deity of day and thunder, depicted as a male dwarf in diorite. and he is striking a menacing pose. So that's more of a welcome to our, well, not a welcome, but that's a message we want to send to anyone who comes to our fort, more so than oysters, at least in my opinion. Let's make some more soap while we have stuff, and always got to be brewing more drinks. Now, we want to build our food storage pile, and we want to forbid seeds from being placed in our food storage pile because they have their own storage pile up near the farm. Alright, perfect. And also our wood storage is completely out, which means we need to chop down some trees. There we go, we'll get a couple there. Just get a bunch of trees chopped down. The elves aren't here to get upset about it, so nobody will care. Perfect. We'll even get some more trees over here. Why not? Gonna be a lot of wood, that's fine. We've got plenty left, and we shouldn't need a whole ton. That should last us for quite a while. Now, hopefully, all of our dwarves have bedrooms. I don't know if we have too many for the bedrooms we have. It looks like all of these are owned, so we might. I think that means it's going to be time pretty soon to start furnishing the rest of these bedrooms, but we will save that for another time.